Hey, we're going to incorporate a half deck of cards. We're going to do super quick workout. Finish my water. We'll do some curls. I've done a ton of squats already. We got our half deck. 2 jokers in here. I took out the 2 jokers, shuffled them, made sure they're in there. Yeah, awesome. Here we go. Let's see where we're at. We got a 10 on deck. Yeah, I guess I'll do some regular squats or heel squats. We got an ace on deck. That's going to be 10. About 3:50 p.m. where I'm at. We got a 4 on deck. Let's see what we got on deck now. A joker. Joker's going to be 30. Greetings. I'll respond to your chat here in 1 second. I appreciate your comment. So we got one more joker in there, and I'm sure it's about at the halfway mark. Hey Zach. Hey, I know that's if I wasn't at the house, my internet's all jacked up. I try to refrain from texting because sometimes I'll text something one time or send a chat one time, and it sends multiple text messages. Read a post from Ian Watts. Said that you got to reset your phone and or some of the settings, and sometimes it works, but I usually run out of data. So, but here's to an upgrade. And it's raining right now. Oh, that's okay. If it does, I appreciate you stopping in. Let me turn this up. So we do have two jokers in this half deck. I went through them, gave it a good shuffle and shoved them in there. So our next joker is going to be a half deck at the halfway point. Thanks, Jesse Pollock. I'm learning, brother. And it's raining pretty hard outside. They said it was going to start raining, and it is. Luckily, I was able to get home. Let's see. Post. Cool. Hey, Nick. I appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully, you're having a good day. We're doing half decks, push-ups, and heel squats. I know they look weird. They're in preparation for a backflip. Haven't done one in 20 years or so, and these heel squats will isolate the muscles I need to perform a backflip and not kill myself. But no, you're good, brother. I You can ask anything, as long as it's not hateful or anything. Say whatever you want. We have a 6 on deck. I'm going to do some curls after we're done here. Half deck of cards, jokers are 30, face cards are 10. And we had a 6 on deck. So you got your basic squats, feet planted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you got your heel squats, which kind of isolate your muscle here and will allow me to jump to do a backflip. Hopefully 250 subscribers, I got to do one. So that was my goal. I get 250 subscribers. I promised to do a front flip or a back flip. I will fulfill my promises. We got a 4 on deck. Make sure. So hey Phil, I appreciate your comments. I did some squats and put out some shorts. So appreciate you being here. And this morning, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a 3 on deck, 2 on deck. Those red cards kind of throw me off. Reading them backwards. 1, 2. We'll do regular squats. 1, 2. I feel like just doing 2 regular squats doesn't do anything. For me, I got to do a bunch to feel the burn. But a small number adds up to a lot in the end. So if you can only do 2 to 10 squats and get burn out, that's okay. Just keep doing them. Let's see. Oh yeah, the push-ups against the wall are good, especially if you you can do them way easier like this. And then you could put your bad wrist out and kind of just allow yourself to put a little bit of weight on it, majority of the weight being on your good arm. Just take in consideration, do everything slow. I learned that the hard way. Low and slow wins the race, or at least you finish. We got a queen on deck. But thank you guys for being here. We'll finish up with some curls. I'll set the timer. Thursdays I don't normally work out, so I appreciate you guys for being here and allowing me to push myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a lot of times I do the half range motion. I hurt my shoulder, and every time I do like military push-ups, my shoulder pops. And it's like you're cracking your knuckle constantly. So if I'm doing 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 push-ups a day, that constant pop, I wouldn't even probably be able to do a push-up now if I didn't use this mid-motion or modified motion half reps. It's allowed me to tone up everything, whether it's sit-ups, push-ups, curls. We got a jack on deck? Alright. This deck's got some loaded base cards. The half deck, half deck. So, there's some workouts I will do and do extremely slow. Take my time, even if I'm super strong, because you don't want to, if you have health conditions that you were born with, you don't want to be in a wheelchair. That's why I've been working out. They told my mom when I was a kid, eventually he's going to be in a wheelchair. No, thank you. I started doing backflips right after that. Literally, it was 4th grade. Doctor's like, why? Something happened. I had to go get my spine and lower back checked out. Yeah, and they told my mom that. She tried pulling me out of all the sports. But I still did sports. We just pushed through the pain. I mean, some pain you can't push through, but where there's a will, there's a way. We have a queen on deck. So I didn't give that a good enough shuffle, how we got a jack and a queen, hearts next to each other. What? They are a new deck, and I've been using them a lot. And I don't have one of those fancy card shufflers. Not that I need them. I just would maybe make the randomness a little better. Not that I mind getting tons of face cards. I'm trying to do a little more squats just because I'm preparing for the backflip. Let's see. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate you. We got a 5 on deck. Appreciate Bingus. Also appreciate P8 the Great. Jesse Pollock. I was there this morning for a little bit. Yeah, it's an early morning. But we'll be there now. That's why I started my stream early. Can end early, get a bunch of this stuff done, and spend some quality time with Jesse. Jesse Pollock, that is. Or Justin. Sometimes Justin will go live, or be on Jesse's live, or... And that was a 10, right? Oh no, that was a 5. We did 10 anyways. Tucking my shirt, I've lost so much weight. Oh, that's why. Oh, it wasn't on the right loop. There we go. It's like, these are my new pants. Why are they falling off? They're the right size. 30-30. Actually, it's 30-29. So you can tell I'm not a super tall super tall guy. Trying to be Jack, though. We got a 9 on deck. My sister's a little... I'm the run of the family. I have one brother that's probably at least 6'5". I have a sister that's 6 foot before her surgery, or maybe a little more. She had back surgery and she lost a couple inches. We got a 7 on deck. But again, out of the 6 children, I'm the runt. And that's okay, somebody's got to be. My brother-in-law, my one brother-in-law, that is in the service. His arms are like super jacked. Just jacked everywhere. And he's about my height, but his arms are just like, even in a long sleeve t-shirt, you can just tell he is jacked. Let's see, respond. Hey P8, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. We're doing some squats, some push-ups, finished with these curls. I'm sure I woke up somebody who's taking a nap. Sorry. Oh, I thought it was in my background, and it isn't. I went the other side. So here, I think I'm allowed to show you this, hopefully. Oh yeah. So we got one family here. And another family right there. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. But we got Juicy Killer Monster, Lucy, and Justin make Juicy. And they have a beautiful, or an awesome daughter named Hannah, finding_Hannah. Beautiful soul, awesome people, wonderful family. Oh, it looks like we're at our halfway point. Boop, boop, boop. Probably got like 20 cards left, maybe. Somewhere around there. I just stuck in the Joker. So, can you even see that there? Don't fall in the sink. There we go. But P8, I appreciate you, oh, that was a Joker. What am I doing? Appreciate you having some live streams, brother. My hair is just getting all over today. Now with that 3 or few I did, and the rest of the push-ups, that should have brought us to our 30. Fingers crossed. And 30 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta keep my head straight. Looking up at the TV up here. Seeing who's walking up to my door. Nobody was. It's a bird. I do gotta say, if I didn't work out as much as I do, God bless my father, he's always making stuff like this. Like, Dad. But, super good, as you could tell, everybody enjoyed it. I had a little bit, but they're, very, rich. But if Dad makes you something, you can't say no. You say, thank you, sir. I appreciate you thinking about me. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. Yeah, just fit them in anywhere. And I give you my word, that's how I started. Might do 75 push-ups, or build myself up to 75 push-ups in a day. Once I got to 150, I just kept it at 150 for years, just years. Before 2012 and 13 is when I always did 1,000 push-ups every day, Monday through Friday, and got me to my 1 million push-ups. People might say, oh, it's half range, but you do anything 1,000,000 times, you're gonna see gains. Let me just turn this down just a tad. No, yeah, hey, Bingus. I appreciate you being here, brother. I didn't even see you in here. We're at almost our half deck of cards, and we're at the halfway mark. We just hit a Joker, the second Joker of the rep. So that's 60 extra cards, 60 extra sets, or reps. So that 10 was for you, and this 10's for you. And let's see if this card was a 10. Might be, might not be. It's 3. So I'm glad I did 10. Get a nice workout in. Right before the nice little 3 break. Hopefully you're having a good day. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I did. That's why I'm having another quick workout. I'm hoping maybe somebody wakes up, they might pop in there, even if it's just a hand moving around somehow. I got that this morning. So we have a 6, but again, somebody might be taking quick naps, little cat naps. I did have speaking about cat naps and cats, I do have to say that is one of my daughter's favorite Broadway shows was Cats. My parents have taken, when my mom was alive, they take her to go see Cats all the time. Anytime they were coming to our state, you can bet my daughter got to go see them. She loves that. We have it on DVD and CD before it was DVD. We got 2 on deck. And big shout out to Trista Moldavin. Went to school with her, and she was in the Broadway show Phantom of the Opera, and she was the lead. I was in show choir with her. Of course, I can never sing like that. I can barely talk properly, let alone sing. No, it's different with singing, especially those types of songs. Not that I have an opera voice or I wish to share anything like that, but I could sing on Juicy Killer Monsters live. If we did another collaboration where he's playing some instruments, I could be singing. Don't know how many viewers we would get. I'd probably get a ton of haters, but that's okay. I'd be having fun. Say, come on in and join in some of this fun we're having. Why not? More the merrier. That's okay. We'll teach somebody how to find happiness in anything. Hey, it was so weird. My wife and I are here, and I'm like typing da 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 da. I'm like, I gotta go. We're not supposed to be where we're at and texting and whatnot, or watching a live stream and chatting. But it's funny. Twice, bro. It's meant to be. So those push-ups or the handstand push-ups are coming. We got a 9 on deck. So hopefully I can turn around the camera. I do have a door frame right back there. I haven't tried it yet, but I might be able to do some push-up live streams and just be faced that way. It'd be pretty cool. But I have to coordinate that with somebody. So but that is 100% possible. Just so I can start inspiring people to do some handstand push-ups. That's how I learned to walk on my hands. I first did push-ups, and I was trying to push myself as like a little 10, 11-year-old, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I seen somebody do this on TV. And I tried it, and I just kept doing it. And by the time I got to high school, 9th grade gym class, I'm like, oh, we have open gym. Like, I taught myself to do backflips in open gym. I taught myself to whistle in gym class. And I taught myself how to walk on my hands. And all the other kids are like, oh man, that's so awesome. And I just kept practicing. I didn't care if they watched me fall over 1,000 times, because maybe in 1,002 times I could do it and walk maybe 2 or 3 feet. And everybody's like, man, she never gave up. And that's all it is. You just can never give up if you have a dream or want to contribute something. You just gotta keep at it. That was an 8, and I think I did 3. I made up for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're almost to the end. I think I got maybe less than 10 cards. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Um, like I live in Ohio, so I guess I'm not too far, hopefully, from anywhere. I drive everywhere. I can drive to up into Canada, down to Florida, to Texas, to California. And most of my driving's for pleasure. We're gonna go see a concert here. Gotta pick up somebody. Need to ride there. Just to go out and see stuff, and got to go see Willie Nelson and John Cougar Mellencamp in concert last year. Got to take my nephews and nieces to their first concert, Kid Cudi. And there's a few other people, but they really wanted to see Kid Cudi. But yeah, Black Veil Brides. They sang Danzig's Mother for me. It was awesome. That's what they opened the show for, or opened the show with at the Agora. It was pretty awesome. I'm just standing there with my daughter and her friend. A couple of the band members see us standing there. One comes up, talks to me, and is like, "Man, you look like Danzig." And I'm like, "That's awesome, man." Give them both pumps, like, yeah. Very first song they start singing, "Mother." I'm like, yeah, rock on. And my daughter's like, "Dad, that's for you." I'm like, yeah. It was pretty awesome. So it was couldn't have happened. I was just standing there, just smiling, just watching everybody have a good time before the concert. Sometimes you never know what a smile will do. You're just sitting there having a good time, and somebody sees you, and they're like, "Oh man, that guy's got an awesome smile." Maybe a hand, babe? Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, hey. So anybody on there, you got to see that. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. You got an I love you sign. Wait, was that to me or to you guys? I'll have to run the rewind and see who she was throwing that out to. Which way was it? Hey, Pete. Ventures into Ood. Love your car show video. I was able to talk to one of the friends. I'm like, oh man, check this video out. Maybe like an hour goes by. Boom. Hey Shane, come out, man. You can take a few pictures. Of course, when I get there, nobody around. I'm like, I want to open the door and take some awesome pictures, but business comes first. So I understand, hey, I got to take some pictures of the outside, so I appreciate that for bringing it up there for me, brother. And it's pretty cool. I wish I could afford one of those. I could, I guess, save my pennies and buy a $200 and some $1,000 Lamborghini Hurricane, or no, something. I'll have to check the picture. I think it might have been. These are Lamborghini or Ferrari, one of those super expensive. It was a 2019, whatever it was. And even that 2019 car cost more than my house, used. Like, bro, that's an awesome car. But my family, I had to hustle, work as hard as I can, 3 jobs. In the beginning, no insurance. So when you're 17, 18, pregnant, no insurance, you work as much as you can. Babies are expensive, back then and now. And when you ain't got insurance and nobody can help. You gotta work if you want the family to succeed. And that's what I did, 3 jobs. Until I found one awesome job. And that was working at a pizza store. I had so much fun there. Because my mom owned a pizza store back in the day. I wish I can find her sign or one of her photographs. I have it here somewhere. And these are, it was right around the area Jesse's family had their florist shop. And that was well before we lived by each other. It's like God bringing us together, some universal force saying, guess what? These 2 awesome people are going to meet and they're going to find happiness and spread the happiness to everybody they see. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, so when I wasn't looking for my girlfriend it just happened. I got my heart broken by my first love, and everything changed. I'm trying to date all these people, and I have a speaker box like that full of notes from every girl that's ever written me a note. My wife's like, why do you throw that away? I'm like, what happens if one of these girls are famous? Wouldn't it be awesome? But I thought about doing a live stream where, with some help from a family member, we could read these old notes, because some of them are pretty cool. A lot of them say, the future Mrs. Shane. So to all you out there that may have gave me a chance, my homegirl, we'll say Kristen, she was pretty cool. She's probably not watching, but we go way, way back. She would move to go see Jesse, go to the same school he went to, and on my birthday, guess what? I had surprise birthday presents in there from her, and I was like, how the heck did she figure out where I moved to? Back then there was like, I moved from one house to another, and we weren't able to get the phone line transferred in time, and yeah, I thought she'd forgotten about me. But that, again, I was in 5th grade, but even back then it's still cool to find something. But I promise you one thing, all it takes is a positive attitude and the willingness to talk. Not a lot. Sometimes I talk way too much, but just being yourself, saying, hey, how's it going? This is for not even dating, just trying to meet people, just to collaborate or network. Just smile, look them in their eyes. If it's a guy, give him a nice firm handshake. You know, you want to give him a nice firm handshake. They have all sorts of handshakes. You know, they have, that type of a handshake, but always eye contact. And even if you're not confident, just tell yourself you are confident, and you will become confident, and things will happen. That's how I found Mrs. Right. I wasn't looking, and before that she told me no, so I never gave up hope. I said, one day, and I made it a reality. I said, if she could only see, like the songs say, if you could only see, and even if you mess up, you gotta fess up to it. Take your lickings. Something happens, there's certain things that should never happen. Maybe I'm not talking about that, but like, it's a compromise. you get more with not arguing and trying to see something from somebody else's view, even when it's so hard to want to say, like, this is the way I see it. But maybe it's wrong. Maybe, the way I see it might not be the way they see it. And who's right? Nobody, if you guys are arguing. But yeah. Hey, Gladiator. Appreciate you stopping in, Gladiator. But I appreciate you popping in. We got 2 cards left. One of them's Jack. And we're doing squats and push-ups. I know I've been talking a lot, so I do apologize. And I'm sorry if I'm not responding to anybody's comments. I'm trying to get a helper in here. Just say, hey, Shehab, hopefully I'm saying your name right. I appreciate you popping in. No, yeah. Sometimes there's like Grace Gabriel. Yeah, she could probably just be like strong as I am. She could probably just, because she's probably 6'2" and bigger arms than me, she could probably outshake me, if we gave a nice, strong, firm handshake. There are women that might have their dad's strength. One time, my sister and one of her old boyfriends, who was jacked like me, maybe a little even bigger than me at the time, they were getting into something, wrestling. My sister told him, you better not, I'm going to get you in the scissors. I'm going to get you in a triangle. My sister got him in that triangle, squoze him so hard, booger shot out of his nose. So if you're watching, my baby sister, who's younger than me and taller than me, yeah, that little story was for you. It's funny. So some women have that awesome grip strength, My mom was like me. She's just a little person, but her and I could move that refrigerator, could move the stoves, move the washer and dryer. Just her and I, and she was probably 5'6", maybe with no heels, maybe with heels, and maybe 110 pounds. She was super strong. And she feared no man. Maybe my dad, you don't fear somebody you love, but you never know. I feel my shirt coming out, so sorry, I have to tuck it in. And we are done. So we did a half deck of cards. I appreciate you guys tapping in. I see I got 7 likes. That is awesome. We did a half a deck of half range, unique pressure, fast energy, push-ups, and we did heel squats. We're going to finish off with, I will finish off with 3 minutes of non-stop curls. I'm going to take my shirt off because I'll get chafed. If I was doing my normal routine where I'd be doing 50 push-ups at a time for 20 reps, I would have my shirt off because I'd get chafed underneath your arms, like right here, just from the up and down, up and down, up and down. I've experienced that problem before, and it's no fun putting deodorant on. And then if you don't put deodorant on, everybody's looking at you like, man, you gotta take a shower, bro, you're stinking. So I always take my shirt off because I don't want to chafe. I know you guys can't see it, but I may have got a little bit of redness up under there from doing the push-ups, but It's nothing I can't recover from over the weekend. Hey, I hope you have a good day. But if you it'd be nice to. I'm gonna try to get a Discord and get an email that people can use to come in contact with me, so we can plan some awesome collabs. So I just set the timer again for 3 minutes. And we're just gonna sit here and just do slow standing curls for 3 minutes. We got 30 pounds. Again, I started with 20-pound bar, then I went up to 25, maybe within a year. I literally just kept doing the same weight, and I had 50 pounds on a long straight bar, and that's all I did. I got super cut, maybe not super cut like I am now, but big enough to where if I went in a grocery store and I reached for like maybe a box of cereal or something that I shouldn't be eating anyways, people would look and be like, oh man, that guy's arm's pretty big. I would know because I get yelled at. Why is that girl staring at you? I don't know, I'm just going for this box of Wheaties that's on sale for $2.50. It's a pretty good deal. Stuff's normally like $6 a box. No, that girl's looking at you. I'm sorry, honey. I tried to be a trophy husband. Just don't put me on a shelf. That's why I like to look at it. They have trophy wives, right? Why can't I be a trophy husband? Not that I want to be like glorified as something other than just some regular dude that works hard for his family and likes working out, but just the stigma of husband wife or trophy wives and trophy husband. You can be a trophy husband, got some adult kids, and that's all we can hope for. I guess that's American dream. Just barely getting by, but enough to help out some friends when you can, and keep your family happy, roof over your head. And if I had to, I would only maybe live stream once a week because I'd be working like DoorDash or Uber or delivering pizzas as a second or third or fourth job. If that's what I needed to do, I would do it. I don't care. I work at Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's. A lot of times those places pay a lot. And a lot of times getting paid $13 an hour back in the day when $13 was an awesome paycheck or a good hourly rate, when your standard rate of pay was like $5. I'm this little kid making 13, having to do construction, labor, working jackhammers, putting in loading docks with my dad, of course, but hardcore labor, sweating every day, getting my workout in. By like 8 o'clock, I'm zonked out, like, man, I really don't want to go to work in the morning, I'm so tired. Wake up, gotta do it again. That $13 an hour for what they're paying at a lot of fast food restaurants, knowing what I had to put in for $13 an hour, some places will pay $15, even if it's $12, the physical work versus making somebody sandwich or allowing somebody to give you, a reason to make $1. Here, have this hamburger, have some tacos. So much easier, labor-wise, working for like Burger King at $15 an hour than doing hardcore labor that, you know, your body might not recover from 15 years from now, because the guys don't care that your back's going to give out. They only care that the job needs to be done on the 30th, and guess what? It's the 27th. You can't go out on the weekend because we got to get this job completed. There's a contract. So, yeah. So me personally, if I had to, I'd work any job, and I have. I went in to wash dishes, and in that same building, if he called me and said, hey, guess what, my exhaust fan's on the roof, Shane, can you come up here and replace it? I'll make a short about it. I'll find the pictures today and show you that, hey, I've washed dishes in here and I fixed the exhaust fan a couple times. Just because you do what you can, and people that understand, they see the hard work you put in, they'll understand that you're an asset, that if you're going to work this hard on yourself, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, new job, tell them you worked out. Do another thing, become a minister online for free. Go to a bunch of websites, do it for free. Looks so awesome on a resume. You might have 300 people apply for one job, and I guarantee you, you'll be one of the only 3 people that will put, hey, I'm an ordained minister, or whatever you want to call yourself in the state that you live in. Super free, very cost effective to get yourself registered so you can marry people, but you can use that tool to make money. Say, hey, I'm going to marry this person, or you can use it as a tool on your resume to say, hey, guess what? I'm a minister. You know, I got all these other awesome things I bring to the table, and all these other people have awesome things to bring to the table, but I'm a minister, or I'm an ordained minister, or a priest, or, you know, I guess whatever church you can, you get to name yourself, whatever, I don't know, I don't want to step on anybody's feet, but, no, you can, if you want. Here, let me see. I did. I thought I lost the love of my life. I made a short about it, and I even wrote a song. I rewrote a song about it. So in one of my shorts, that's the person that's my first love. And it's a reminder to say, hey, this is what I thought love was. And now I have this awesome family over here. You can see one of the pictures hanging up. And I learned right up there that maybe I wasn't in love here, but I am in love here. So that, for me, it's the hardest thing to understand. And it took a couple of years maybe, but if you keep your head up too, that's one thing. In the dating world, in the business world, in the real world, always keep your head up. Even if you don't feel like it, I'm depressed, so I'm going to keep my head down, or maybe you're looking, you drop something, but always pick your head up. It's another tool you can use to portray confidence, that you're happy, and people will see that, people notice that. A lot of people have their heads down because they're looking at their phone. Put your phone away. Maybe it could be that simple. Girl might just be looking. I know a few of them that if they found somebody that wasn't on social media, that would be like an 80% boost to being a 10 in their books. Meaning, if you're like a 2 in their books, being that you don't have social media, to them you're an 8. Somebody specifically used that analogy. Maybe the numbers are off, but you know, it's not always about looks. I've seen so many beautiful women that have husbands that are so funny, and other guys are like, man, why is she with him? Because she sees the love. It doesn't always have to be about looks. People like just you being yourself and being funny and but I'm gonna have to end this live. I I have 15 minutes before Jesse's gonna pop up, and I have to run to a store really quick. Hopefully, I can get there. But Phil, I appreciate you stopping in. Alfredo, thank you. I again, it's just curls. I just started doing these standing curls, but all I did to get the ball on my muscle, I didn't do a long bar for years. All I did were these isolated curls where I just took, and again, I started with 15, 20 pounds and just kept doing it and just gradually through the years. I'm up to 30. I'm sure I could do 50 or 60 and keep pushing myself, but yeah, I'm fine with 30. Like that's all I do. I do 300 of those. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I normally do 50 at a time. Just like that. Just rest it up in your leg. I kind of find my rest point with on my inner thigh after maybe the first 2, 3 curls. But yeah, it's that simple. Sometimes I use a stool, so I sit closer to the ground, and then it gets me even deeper into the curl. A higher chair, if you're looking to sculpt it faster, will work. So when you're sitting up higher, your arm's going to go down a little bit, but you're bracing it on your leg, so it allows you to do the half range motion easier than doing it on your standard work curl bar bench like you would see at a gym or something. But big shout out to Mike and Jimmy Gunn. Yeah, we got to see Jimmy Gunn one time, a couple times, but Billy Gunn. But yeah. Big WWE fans, big UFC fans, and one of my friends who gave me a shout out on a short, I just wanted to say, if I wanted to get trained by one of the best judo people that's won in Olympics, he's brought us home at least a bronze that you can look him up on and see, Judo Joe. So I'll tell you that's his name. They call him Judo Joe, and he's just he's a little like me, but he got bronze for us one time, and so did the person that wanted to give me some pointers on getting big or training for judo. I go through Judo Joe because everybody from the UFC, whether it's Chael Sonnen or whatever his name is, or Junior Dos Santa, they've all came here to our town, and they trained in his basement. And I did work in his basement, which is awesome. And that's where he trains people. We're going to do 5 more. Why not? And the person walking in here, if she wants to show her hand, she did work in Judo Joe's house too. Do you remember that? Yes? You want to? She does. Yeah, you were pregnant, huh? And we were getting Judo Joe's work done. So big shout out to Judo Joe. But we're done. I'm going to end the stream because I have, if you couldn't tell, I have prior engagements. Bingus, I do appreciate you being here. Appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate Phil, Alfredo. We had uh, Shehab. I hope I'm saying your name right. We had Glutton Gladiator. But I'm here for you. So no, yeah. So we did have my buddy Judo Joe trained a lot of the UFC fighters. One of them was allowing him. Now, Joe always, for whatever reason, he's a super nice guy, and he knows lots of police officers because they come and he trains them. They pay, the municipality pays him to come and train the force, right? Well, he's always getting speeding tickets, usually by state troopers or whatnot, or maybe it's a city that he shouldn't be speeding in. But yeah, he was in a UFC fighters. I don't remember who it was, but pretty sure it was his Corvette. And they were driving from Cleveland somewhere, and here's Joe doing, I don't know, 90, 100 miles an hour in this awesome Corvette or sports car. Woo, woo, woo. He gets a ticket. One of the first things he does is, he has his fun. He comes over and he tells us, he's like, oh man, I trained with this person and we were driving and right underneath the Jennings Bridge there's a cop and I got a ticket for speeding. Joe, again, man, how much is your insurance? But yeah, and he's like a little, to me, he's like Mr. American, or no, I'm sorry, he's a German Mr. Miyagi, because he's German, he's a German guy, and he's super strong. He taught me a lot of awesome things, when I was younger, because I've been around him my whole life. So our family and his family are we're friends from way, way back when. Germans, Amish, Mennonites. We all got to stick together, I guess. Way back then, that's what they would say. But Scottish grandma, and you got German, grandpa, and that's mom and dad meeting. So got a little bit of Scottish, or a lot of Scottish, a lot of German, and my kids are Polish, got a little bit of Polish, and there's a mix of the other two, I guess. But yeah, so at one time, before they raised the height on the UFC cage, that was my main goal. I was training not for anything else. I wanted to do the one thing that one of my favorite UFC fighters attempted to do, and it was so close at doing it, and I'm pretty sure it was at UFC 3, and that is David the Tank Abbott. He was just your regular dude you would see at the friggin' bar, and you would never know, dude just was just like that, just think you're out, and he just knocked people out. He didn't care, about being super jacked, but he did, because he was a wrestler. That's where he got everybody. So he did do some wrestling before he was probably an adult, and just didn't care about his body. But just because you have one body size doesn't mean your skills still, you lose your skill because you put on your weight. And David the Tank Abbott proves that. So one time he tried to throw somebody out of the ring, and if he did, that would be the first and only time anybody's ever won the UFC, by getting thrown out of the ring. That was my main goal before they raised the height, because he's about my height, so I figured, if he could do it and throw somebody out of the ring, that's what I'm training to do. And Joe was trying to help me with that. Then they raised the ring, and I figured, man, the probability of me tossing somebody out of the ring now versus back then, yeah, you do the math. I guess I could do a judo throw, a belly to belly back suplex or something, but yeah, it wasn't probably going to happen. But that's the one thing, and I know if I wanted to, Joe, seeing how hard I worked out, because he'd come over and show me all this awesome stuff. You could probably get me in there. He could be like, whether I had the skills or not, if Joe said he can do it, they would take his word for it because everybody comes and trains with him. And he's won bronze at least once. So I'll give you a hint. His name's Joe. He won bronze, and he's an older guy. So Irish and Japanese. Hey, that's pretty cool. My brother loves Japan. The Prime Minister of Japan retweeted something my brother put one time on his website. And yeah, his views, he got paid from Google on that one, man. I don't know exactly what it was, but yeah, when the Prime Minister of Japan retweets whatever, millions of people are going to look at it. And yeah, so, and my brother's the first moderator in the family, I can say. He's been with Reddit since the beginning. We got to go to a moderators tour where they went around and they thanked all the moderators, gave you t-shirts and whatnot as a thank you. But yeah, it's a summer tour. They maybe hit like 15 places, and they got to, they came here, and yeah, I got my t-shirt. So big shout out to you, bro. And that's my brother. So no, I have other people here. When right now, there's somebody always here, but I'm married. So yeah, she doesn't want to be shown. She kind of did the hand thing on there, telling me, Shane, it's time to go. So I appreciate y'all for being here, spending a little time with me. I barely have some time. Yeah, she's like, come on, stop talking. But and she's smiling. She got an awesome smile. So and if Justin from Juicy Killer Monsters watching, we gotta get that one other song I was telling you about done. I think that'd be cool, even if I can't sing that awesome. What we do for our loved ones. I can say they in our show choir changed the lyrics to that song so it would fit your family, and that's what drew me in the show choir because I loved the song's original, and I'm like, hey, wait, they did what? You're in 6th, 7th grade, and they come in there. But yeah, I gotta end the show, or the stream, learning to do guitar and ukulele. I love trying everything, working out, taking pictures of skylines on the roofs of places. That's one awesome thing. If I could go up to the Skyline Tower and do a live stream from there, we're doing it because I love that place. It's up in Canada on Niagara Falls side. And it's it's just like the stratosphere. It looks like a big spaceship that's like 170 some feet up in the air. So when you're on it, one of the floors has a revolving dining room, which is super awesome. Hey Joe, it's nice to see you, brother. I appreciate you being here. Joe is an awesome guy. If I had as much confidence and could remember the lyrics or follow along with the lyrics as well as he could, I would be doing my own Shane karaoke. That'd be pretty cool. But I do gotta say we love watching you, Joe. Shout out to Joe, and Miss Heather, and your family. So thank you for stopping in. No, sorry about that. Yeah, but I'm just learning. I learned on my co-live how to play Metallica. Just maybe 5 or 6 strong or um pad notes, and I know 5 chords on the ukulele. I'm trying to learn a song, but yeah, it's kind of hard with the ukulele, and you have kind of big fingers. It's not tuned because I was playing it at work when I probably shouldn't have, but 18, they say 18 minutes a day and you'll be good at anything, whether it's working out or playing a ukulele. And all I'm doing is put my first finger on the 3rd fret for 4th string. I'm going to string up a few times. And then your first finger, wait, no, I'm sorry, with your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, and then your first finger on the 1st fret, 2nd or 3rd string. It's all new to me. Then that goes up a few times. And then your middle finger, your 2nd finger right here goes on your the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and then that too. But we're gonna go down. Oh, here, let me get my fingers where they need to be. Oh wait, is it up? So it's just a quick one. And then we're going to add the 3rd finger on the 2nd string. Oh. And that's all. It's super simple, nice little thing I came up with. Maybe it is a song, I don't know. I thought those 3 patterns sounded pretty awesome when I was playing it. I don't know how to play anything. I know how to kind of read sheet music. I was in choir my whole life. But that's it. I know how to do lots of push-ups. I like that one, Joe. That's funny. 18 minutes, especially as busy as we are, being family men, right? My main goal sometimes is keeping somebody happy. So I'm sorry you got to miss her. She was here if you watched the replay, maybe at about 80 minutes in, maybe. Well, no, we've been on for an hour, so I would say 80. An hour in, maybe she came in and we got a hand. But yeah, super simple. You can download ukulele tune or Pocket Ukulele to tune it for free. It does run some ads at the bottom, but doesn't affect you being able to just click on the first F or whatever it is, and then it'll tell you click here, tell you click here, then you can click here, and it has just a little gauge that when you string each string, it'll go whoop, you need to go down or you need to go up, and then it'll sound pretty good. And again, just up. I've been doing up patterns instead of downs. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with that part yet. I kind of gave you guys a little too much maybe before, so if you watch the rerun, that's a song I'm working on. Don't have any lyrics to it yet, but once I can watch my replay and I'll try to work some words to it or something. But I try to make music, and Joe makes music too. It's pretty awesome. Oh, I do hope you have an awesome day, Joe. Thank you for tapping in. I hope you have a very blessed day. You and Miss Heather and your kitty cat, Roscoe. I'm not sure what his name is, but I do appreciate that you have a cat. We have a kitty cat. Maybe not here running around, but we have one in the family I get to go see and hug and cuddle on anytime I want. But I'm going to end the live stream too because I got my second little smile from a special somebody. Tuna app is good. I'll have to try that because I'm looking for something to tune that. I tried to go to Walmart yesterday and buy a tuner, but unfortunately they were out. But it was only because they were on clearance to like maybe $6 and it was like 30 maybe. I'm out of water, but I can understand the they had the capos on sale for maybe $7. It wasn't such an awesome sale as the tuner, as a digital tuner that just claps on your neck of your guitar, or the head, I guess, is where the strings go. I've had that thing since I was 12 years old because I wanted to find out how to play Maisie Stars in the Dust. And Justin from Juicy Killer Monster has been so gracious that where he did his own song for me. He covered it for me and he played it and he showed me how to kind of play it. And I'm going to play that song. It's emotionally, I love the song. I love how it puts me in the mood I need to get into sometimes to get a nice, awesome workout. So if Hannah or Miss Lucy's watching, they'll understand why sometimes I listen to that song and it gets me really, really amped. And if you listen to it, you would understand. You'd be like, why is Shane listening to this song? You would think it'd be like, let the bodies hit the floor, but They Might Be Giants, Little Birdhouse in Your Soul. I would work out to that song for hours as a little kid with my little 10-pound, 15-pound curl bar. Just had the Sony plug-in Walkman going, and I'm just in the basement like, I'm your only friend, I'm not your only friend. Because that's how that song goes. And if you don't know, They Might Be Giants. They're the group that does all sorts of songs for Disney. They did the Malcolm in the Middle theme song was They Might Be Giants. They've been around a lot for many, many years. Do you have that ukulele? It might be like a dolphin ukulele, I think. Let me see. Or some sort of bird or fish. I want to say that's a dolphin. But it's a whatever brand that is. Some Hawaiian brand maybe. And of course, we've had it for a while. Are they going to come and give me a tariff on it because it's made in China? I bought it like maybe many, many years ago. I bought it as a gift. I gave it to somebody. And then they're like, hey, do you want this? I'm like, wait, what? Like, I really had no interest in playing it. I thought it was cool, and if you want it, you can have it. I'm like, really? I've always wanted a ukulele. I even asked for one as an adult for my birthday. Didn't get one. But I got one now. That's all that matters. And I love that song. So I was trying to learn to play Ed Sheeran's one of his songs from Z Easy Guitars. I subscribe to her. I might not be saying her name right. She does multilingual how-tos, and she eyes wide or eyes shut. Some song by Ed Sheeran, I forget the name of it, but that's why I wanted to try to play this. I always thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was kind of simple to play, and I'm practicing it. So it's just that down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, and then that the same pattern. Just these two fingers right here and right here, same pattern. But, oh no, like that. So I think that's a C, same pattern. And then you go to the third finger right there, same pattern. And then right there, and that's the whole song. So I thought, hey, I'm going to keep practicing that. But, gotta go. I thank you all for being here. Have an awesome day. Thank you.